kefir done. Ooh, that's a kefir Sutherland up in here. It smells like Old Spice. I don't know if I should consume that, but I believe it should be okay. Alright, I'll transfer that after. Let us discuss the moral implications of a day like today. I got these treats Lila doesn't like. She just chews them up, and she'd rather eat plastic. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, Rebecca. Cancer new moon in about 30 minutes or so, so I decided to come to the river to get the energy today. My niece just dropped off her kids at my brother's. I have to watch my tone a little bit now because my greases and greffus are watching me. Rebecca used to style my hair when she was a kid. Now I just let my pillow do all the work. The little Pisces is out. He's probably third stage individuation. So 2 days ago I awoke to the sounds of a crow cawing. No dreams. Yesterday I woke to the sounds of a mourning dove. Interesting dreams. I haven't remembered them in a long time. And then today I wake to the sounds of a young blackbird screaming that they are from the streets. Claiming power. When you claim origin, power external to yourself, you are bound to the victim game. Because you have excluded the value of that you find within yourself and you've put it into icon, external. So you are then a victim of circumstance. You're playing the square tyrant, victim, martyr, savior bullshit. And this is a devolution of consciousness which arises as the Tower of Babel begins to crack, and that's just change. That's the way things probably always are, were, have been. The little squirrels are playing. Calm down, guys. There's enough nuts for everyone here. And, weird. This thing's shrinking. What's going on with this thing? So externalizing your power life due to circumstance, all that kind of bullshit, it empowers the mind, the thinking, the playing with this illusion. But when the game's broken, when the game is unfair, when the game is past its expiration date, it's not fun to play it. So we take on all the rot, the lack in the world, and we live through that because it's mistaken for who we are. So a lot of circumstances and situations in life tend to become systemized, fall into the ancestral familial karmas, the dynamics. So we had the Cancer new moon yesterday. Grand Cardinal Cross. Venus about to go retrograde. Venus in a finger of God, the YOD formation, with Pluto, the end of Capricorn, 29, and Neptune at 27, Pisces. So Venus is undergoing major transformation, and where is that? Well, what's the polarity of 28 Leo? 28 Aquarius semi-sextile to these two outer planets in the sign of Capricorn and Pisces, the dream and the creation. The first impulse hijacked for the furtherment, the betterment, the cultivation of something that had been before it. It's not entirely bad, it's natural. But at certain times, stages in the game, then it becomes a devolution, a devolutionary expression. That's what we're in now. Probably been in that for a while. So figuring out who you are in relation to who other people expect you to be, who society expects you to be, what it tells you you are. The delusions, the dreams that other people projected upon you because they believed in something external to themselves. They couldn't see the value within themselves, let alone within another. So if you rise, if you stand in your power, it makes them look, feel bad. Well, that's life, you know. They got to pick a better team that doesn't lose. That's all. Maybe there's another religion or another science or another government or belief system that explains it better to them, and then they can take that and they can be virtuous with that knowledge. So with Venus here, what's the value of the self, the true value of the self? Who are you in relation to who you've been? Who are you turning into? Who are you individuating into? What have you progressed through all the bullshit in life you've gone through to become? And where are you in that process? Pluto's at the tail end, 29th degree of Capricorn, the anaretic degree, going back to 27. Another U.S. Pluto return. Piscean dream, it's there for all of us. But if you listen to external forces, if you externalize the power within yourself as icon without, then you fall victim to doubt, you fall victim to blame, you fall victim to all that stuff. And then when you claim power external, you have to fall into the polarity of whatever that is. So before you lose your mind in the changing times, figure out the gravity of who you are. battle of belief. It's not the only game in town. It's only one way to see it, but for all intent and purposes, if you live in a Western world where image is God, then you should understand that premise, that idea. One good way to figure out that stuff is just to get into the felt presence of experience right here, right now, this moment. It feels awesome. It's beautiful. 10 minutes from now, there could be an explosion across the street. Who knows? Who cares? Right here, right now, it's awesome. Whatever comes, we take care of it when it comes, just like we've always done. And that's individually and collectively. How do you think beings have been on this planet for so long when there's a cataclysm every 6,000 to 12,000 years? It also explains why we're a little bit fidgety, while we're a little bit survival, root chakra oriented. Don't get hung up on the state of grace or disgrace in this world, because things have to fade away in order to be reborn. But we ourselves individually, we're always fading away and being reborn. So the world is a slower static, just changing at a different click. But your awareness can be ahead of the game or in line with the game. And it's a choice, but you got to go within. The wound, the internal wound of another, you can't heal it by changing bandages, you know. We can only heal from within out. So whatever you do in life, try not to perpetuate the bullshit narrative stories of disempowerment which the world programs into you. All the history, all the knowledge, all the beliefs, all the stuff, there's some validity to it. But it's programming of a time that is shifting. So classism is racism. Death is punishment. Feeling good is bypassing whatever, you know. We don't all live in a one-season world. You are not your brother, your sister's keeper. You are your keeper. And then by you being your keeper, you show others how they can keep themselves. And that's how it works. It's reciprocity. If you foster or feed into imbalanced dynamics, then you perpetuate the madness. It's just simple. At least that's how I feel. Alright, well, thanks for listening, watching, and being.